And that takes us into our next and final game. Number 24, Iowa versus number 7, Penn State at 7:30 p.m. It's a big Big Ten matchup. It's at prime time. It is whiteout for Penn State at the Beaver Stadium, which, if you don't know already, it's a massive environment.
Which is surprising to me that they're doing it here and not at the Ohio State game, because that's at Penn State this year, isn't it, or is it not?
It is, yeah. So it's really all on the line for Penn State this year. You know, they really have to win this game in order to kind of have a shot against Ohio State and Michigan, I believe. If you really look at it, I think Penn State has one of the tougher schedules in the Big Ten, so this is just going to show how they match up for the rest of the season coming out of this game. So Penn State, they do have the FPI at 87%. The spread does have Penn State at 14.5 points, which is kind of crazy because Iowa has a great defense. Meanwhile, Penn State has a little bit of both, as Mason was saying earlier, complementary football. Speaking of Mason, why don't you go first?
So, obviously, at quarterback at Iowa now, you have Michigan transfer Cade McNamara. He's now starting after he lost the job to J.J. McCarthy at Michigan. You know, he's really looking to get Iowa into the conversation. With that Penn State defense, this is not going to be an easy game for him, and the other question I feel like I have is that, or the other statement I need to make is that Iowa has to win this game if they want to, one, stay in the conversation, but two, stay in the top 25, but two, just stay in the conversation that they're one of the top 3, top 4, top 5 teams in the Big Ten. That is a pretty big spread, 14.5 in Penn State's favor. But I think that, Vegas has some merit on that. I think Penn State's a good team, and obviously I got Penn State to win this game. I got Penn State by 17. I think that I think that it's probably close because of the defense, but I think that Penn State will probably pull away in the second half, probably late in the third quarter. I'd say not even wait until the fourth. They'll probably pull away by 2 touchdowns and maybe kick a field goal on one of their last drives. So that's what I got. I got Penn State on this one.
So this is the second year in a row that Penn State could have done the whiteout against a serious opponent, and they didn't. Last year it was against Minnesota. I just looked it up because I knew it wasn't against Michigan last year like it should have been. This year it's against Iowa. I don't get it, but the Penn State whiteout is awesome. I hope to attend that game one day. All that said, I've also got the Nittany Lions. I like them to cover. I like them by 17. I think that they'll handle Iowa. I mean, you got 108,000 people all wearing white. I mean, it's a tough place to play. It's Saturday night in Happy Valley. Yeah, I like the Nittany Lions in this one. I mean, I think it'll be interesting, and I think Iowa may throw some punches early, but long term, no chance.
Yeah, man, I think that I genuinely think this is going to be a closer game. At least I hope, now saying that. I do have Penn State winning this game, but I definitely think that Iowa early in the game is going to be tough defensively. It's just that offense, man. They can't get anything together no matter how long they've been working. I got Penn State in this game winning it.